too.
Okay. So I don't know even
What you do?
what case number. No, I don't know what case number to call,
I
but
know last time Judge Sullivan was straight, he was with these things, and they're kind of odd.
okay, so the court's going on the record in the matter of a Third Circuit Court matter. I don't even know what the Third Circuit, well, hold on, there should be something in the, let me see here. Hold on. It appears that there is a case number, hold on, there has to be a case number. 23, yes. This is Third Circuit Court 2310936 PP. The defendant is Robert Skotnicki. With the protected person being Gianna S. Okay, and so this is an allegation of a personal protection order violation. So the court is going to conduct the arraignment and send Mr. Skotnicki on his way to the Third Circuit Court. And so, counsel, your appearance, please.
Yes, Your Honor, Edward Holmberg on behalf of the respondent. Your Honor, as to the charges, we would stand mute to the allegations that the respondent violated personal protection order.
All right, thank
We
you.
don't
And
need a reading.
okay, thank you. And sir, your name for the record, please.
Robert Skotnicki.
Okay, so the court's going to enter or waive the formal reading on the charges for the PPO violation. We're going to schedule this, we're going to enter a plea of not guilty, schedule this matter for a PPO violation hearing on November 6th. Is there a certain time? They used to do them at 10 a.m. I don't.
That's what I believe they do it at, but it could be all.
Okay, I'll just say 10:30. Okay, at 10:30 a.m. at the Third Circuit Court. It's my understanding it's on Zoom.
Yes.
Okay, but I don't know what I'm doing with bond, and perhaps he'll still be in custody and he'll get zoomed in. I don't know, or he'll have to zoom in himself.
If depending on what bond is, if he would be in custody from the sheriff's office would zoom him in. If he's in, I guess with that we'd zoom from my office.
Okay. All right, and so I don't have an ROA, so I just put it on a piece of legal paper and I guess we'll send it down there, so. Okay, and as to bond, and then I'll hear from Detective Carr.
We would ask for a personal bond. Now, this is an ongoing family issue that should, both of the respondent and the complainant should have both, or petitioner, I should say, should both have been taking this matter through the friend of the court or through the circuit court family division. It's been ongoing for several years now, and I just think this was an issue where he went over to see his children, wasn't supposed to go over there due to the PPO. He realizes that now. He is employed at Moran the auto dealership as a collision expert. Also does live in the city of Southgate on Kerr Street. I know due to the family, I've represented the gentleman before. He's never been not missed court. He's gone to court every time. He does have strong family support, does own a home in the city of Southgate. We would ask for a personal bond with the understanding not to return. And I've gone over that with him, that he could not return to the petitioner's house. He knows that now.
Okay, let me just clarify that I indicated protected person was Gianna. That's an additional protected party. Protected party is Christine Chirillo. Okay, and Detective Carr as to bond.
Your Honor, speaking with the Your Honor, Detective Carr, Wyandotte Police Department, speaking with the victim over the last few days, she's indicated that this is an ongoing issue with defendant. Excuse me, and he's been warned multiple times on contact with her. Child custody issues are not in place at this time, and it's under my understanding that the kids are taken to a parent's house where the defendant can meet up with them. At no time does the defendant have any permission to go to the victim's house, He came over to the house, to the victim's house, early in the morning, and appeared to be intoxicated, which I think may be, something that lends to the circumstances here. So I'm gonna recommend a 10,000, 10% bond in addition to some type of GPS tether or alcohol tether, Your Honor, just to make sure that the defendant is not returning back to the victim's place of work or home or whatever the PPO has outlined.
Okay, counsel, do you represent Mr. Scott Nikki? Is there,
Has there been a family court action? Is that what you're
Yes.
asking? There has not been yet. That's the problem the two of them have, to be honest with you. They need to file something in front of the court. They've had multiple consultations about it, and he's not done it yet, nor has he complained it. Here we are. And they get back, they fall back in love again, they fight again, they fall back in love again, they fight again. And this is an ongoing issue with the two. He knows not to go. I mean, I've explained to him now that she's got the PPO, that I'm not exactly sure when the proof of service was filed. I know a PPO is in operation once it's granted. I don't believe he was served with it properly or given notice of it, other than her telling him that there was a PPO. And that was one of the issues. That being said, again, I beat into his head today that he can.
sorry, Terry, can you go out? Can you go out to the door? Come out to the door.
Basically, he knows he's not to go return there. He will not return there.
So, sir, where is it that you, I guess, the personal protection order has been in effect for a few months, correct?
I mean,
I believe so.
I believe so, yes. I'm sorry, I believe so, yes.
Okay, and so, there's also, is there a pending matter in Southgate, or what happened with that matter in
He had
Southgate?
Southgate, he had there was a domestic violence that was dismissed. She didn't go, brought charges, didn't follow through. And then the last thing he had was just an ordinance violation where his garage had graffiti on it, so. But he's got I believe there's a very limited history. I think there might be a drinking and driving in there or something.
Okay, sir, all right, how old is the child?
It's 3 and 4.
Oh, there's 2 children, okay, so. Well, there's a copy of the Southgate police report in here too, and clearly it appears as though your client has an issue with alcohol consumption. Mr. Scott Nikki, you're ordered to not go to the home. You're ordered to not even have any contact with her or communication at all. If you want to see your children, sir, there's an avenue by which to do that, and that's not through her. It's through the Third Circuit Court.
Yes, Your Honor.
And, sir, just so you know, I mean, pursuant to the order, violation of this order subjects you to immediate arrest and civil and criminal contempt powers of the court. And if you're found guilty, you can be in jail for up to 93 days, sir. And so you received a copy of the order, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
That is correct, you said?
Did you get a copy of the PPO?
Yes,
And so you know what that PPO says, you've read it, correct?
briefly, yeah.
And so you know it says you're not to go to the home and you're not to have any contact with her, correct?
Yeah, Scott, you got to answer verbally. Everything's being recorded.
Yes, I apologize, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, I apologize.
Okay, and then it appears as though you violated that order. And so the court wants to ensure the safety of the protected person, Ms. Chirillo, and to make sure that Mr. Scott Nikki is going to comply with this court's orders. Therefore, the court is going to, well, and not only this court's orders, but also the order of the personal protection order issued by the Third Circuit Court. The court's going to order a $10,000, 10% bond GPS and alcohol tether through the Wayne County Jail in the event you post bond. You may work with proof shown.
If I may, Your Honor, and I don't mean to cut you off, he's gonna be seen by the judge before he gets a tether Friday afternoon.
Right.
I don't even know if bond at this point, you could just set bond with the tether, because the circuit court judge is gonna deal with that. His tether, he won't get a tether for at least, it's 5 to 7 days.
The other day, there was somebody that had one the same day.
That was, I believe, was that the attorney that had it put on?
It was at Wayne County
Oh,
Jail.
okay, my experience has been, it's been between 3 and like 7 days to get them, but it's fine.
Right, well, I'm just ordering that as a condition, just in the event he isn't seen by the judge within that time and he has the opportunity to get the tether first.
Okay.
And then you're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. And no contact, sir. That's no phone contact, text message, email, social media, third party, anything of the like. If you want to see your children, communicate with your attorney as to what your next steps are, but it's not through Ms. Chirillo.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a good day. All right, off the record.
I'm not gonna come see you tomorrow.